Crazed Valentines Day businessman shooter found dead on Monday from underlying health condition. 48-year-old Ekachai Jaruksin was said to have been driven to his violent outburst on Valentine's Day by drug use and the stress of a failed business as well as the loss of his wife. He was due in court next Wednesday where he was facing firearms and drugs charges as well as a charge of attempted murder. He had used 2 handguns to fire 40 shots from the 3rd floor of his commercial building in Pathumwan Bangkok, a sports store. A 48-year-old businessman facing serious criminal charges in court over a shooting incident in Bangkok on Valentine's Day was found dead on Monday morning. He is believed to have died from chronic underlying health conditions. Police in Pathumwan have confirmed that a 48-year-old businessman who was due to report to the Southern Bangkok Criminal Court on Wednesday next April 15 was found slumped in a chair at his business premises on Monday, dead. 48-year-old Ekachai Jaruksin is believed by doctors who examined the body at the scene to have died from a pre-existing congenital heart problem. Police at the scene found medicine for the man's health condition and a blood pressure gauge which they are holding as evidence. Businessman gained notoriety on Valentine's Day. Mr. Ekachai attained notoriety on St. Valentine's Day last when he appeared to lose his senses and fired 40 shots from several firearms from his once busy premises in the Pathumwan district of Bangkok near Chulalongkorn University. The incident led to a standoff and negotiations with police after the area was locked down and surrounded. Busy sports shop had lost trade due to the owner's ill health, relationship issues and poor economy. The businessman ran a sports store which was once prosperous but had steadily lost trade in recent times due to the owner's ill health and a floundering economy. At the time of his outburst, his friends attributed his actions to the stress caused by his failing business and relationship issues. Mr. Ekachai is reported to have revealed to colleagues that on some days, his shop was lucky to sell 1 pair of running shoes. Businessman also had a drug problem. It is reported that the businessman also had an issue with drugs as well as his chronic health condition. His wife is also reported to have left him in recent times. Incident came 6 days after the Korat shopping center massacre and created panic in the Bangkok district. The incident on Friday, February 14, created a sense of fear in the area as it came just 6 days after a Thai soldier massacred 30 people at a shopping center in Korat in Nakhon Ratchasima province. On Valentine's Day, Mr. Ekachai used 2 firearms, a Colt 45 handgun and 9mm Glock pistol, to fire up to 40 shots from the 3rd floor of his building. It is reported that he had earlier consumed a quantity of the highly addictive and mind-altering drug, crystal methamphetamine, which fueled his madness. Charged with drug use and attempted murder. In the aftermath of the outburst, he was charged with the misuse of firearms. The businessman was found to have been legally licensed for up to 4 guns. He also faced charges concerning drug possession and attempted murder. The latter charge was more serious and stemmed from witness accounts and police forensic evidence suggesting he may have shot at individuals near his premises and even police officers during the standoff caused by his actions. Released on bail the next day. On Saturday, February 15, he was released by the Southern Bangkok Criminal Court after bail was posted for 750,000 by his wife and other parties. He was warned by the judge to stay away from firearms and not to bring himself to the attention of authorities again while awaiting trial. Consulted with a friend on Sunday night hours before he died about his deteriorating health condition. On Sunday night, Mr. Ekachai is believed to have consulted with a friend about his health symptoms and his concern that his blood pressure was too low. He had arranged with a friend to collect him at 9 a.m. on Monday morning to visit his girlfriend in Chaiphum province. Friend could not gain entry on Monday morning. When his friend arrived at the premises, he found he could not get access even when he went around to the back of the building. He tried to summon neighbors to help but received no reply as the city is currently shut down due to the coronavirus. His friend then managed to get a view inside the property where he observed Mr. Ekachai slumped in a chair. Police later entered and found him in this position, as if working, wearing a gray sports top and pale yellow sports pants. It is thought that he had been dead for 8 hours. Autopsy to be carried out on the body as police confirmed there were no suspicious circumstances. His body was removed from the premises and an autopsy will be conducted to establish the exact cause of death. Doctors believe it is linked to his existing heart and blood circulation problems. Police also checked the premises and found no evidence of a struggle or any untoward entry. Further reading. Businessman bailed after spooking a nervous public in Bangkok on Friday with live gunfire to relieve his stress. Army chief offers changes and an apology after Saturday's murderous rage by a rogue soldier over a deal. Businessman murders wife, commits suicide in Bangkok over trade downturn and money issues. Master of lies and death, the gold shop killer's life. Actions and motives probed by police as wife flees.